Hi, Collective. Welcome back. Hi, Libras. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So, Libra, this is your end of the year 2025 message. And I also recap not only 2025 and what you've dealt with this year, but also take a look at what you can expect coming in 2026 and give you some words of wisdom and encouragement. All right, Libra. Let's see what your astro code messages are for 2025. Welcome back, all my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support of the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Welcome in any new followers and subscribers. Welcome in, you guys. All right, Libra, what was the message, lessons, information for Libra for 2025? For Libra. One more, please. Okay, Libra. First out, we have 10th house. Okay. Debilitated discomfort, authority, discomfort. Okay. Jupiter energy, abundance, Virgo energy, digest, nurture, Ceres. 7th house, relationships, opposition. Okay. Let's see. I can fit all these in for you guys. It's a big message here for my Librans. But let's see. Definitely something going on within relationships. There's some discomfort that you dealt with this year within a relationship dynamic. This could be friendships, romantic, or family dynamics. Okay. Yeah, I think we have all of you guys in here now. So let's start from the beginning. So we have 48 here with your 10th house authority. This has been coming out a lot for a lot of the signs. The 10th house authority. The 10th house talks about career, reputation, achievements, a lot of connection to Capricorn energy, Saturn as well. Debilitated discomfort. So yeah, there is a connection or some connections that you no longer feel safe within. I feel like these connections became I want to say uncomfortable, but I feel like it's because you didn't feel you were within a safe space anymore, a comfortable space. It felt more like a caged space. You just didn't feel like you vibed with the connection anymore. I feel like you went through a change, a soul change. And so going through this inner change made you feel uncomfortable now within a dynamic that you were used to being in. 14 could be significant. Born on the 14th, the number 5. Born on the 5th, the month of May, life path 5. Also 12, the month of December, born on the 12th. Then we have the number 6, June, born on the 6th with Virgo energy here, and digest. And then we have 29 with Ceres and nurture. So with Ceres here, I feel like you are in a place where you understand that the path that you're on no longer makes you feel comfortable, at ease. You don't feel like you belong there. For example, like the difference between a ballerina and an engineer, right? You are not on the same page as far as what your goals are, what your aspirations are, your training that you need to do to become good, at this particular position. So I feel like you are wanting to work on nurturing what's going to bring you abundance. And I feel like that is a new direction for you. And I feel like you have had a lot of opposition within your friendships, your family dynamics, even at a particular job, possibly because of this internal change that you're ready to make, that you're ready to nurture, because of how uncomfortable you feel, how uneasy you feel where you are currently. It doesn't feel like the right path anymore. And so I feel like you're coming up on opposition within your connections because it's being made clear that you are ready for some type of change that you feel will make you more abundant here with this Jupiter energy. So we have 29. The 29th could be significant. The number 11. Yeah, I feel like you're going through a possible ascension. And because you're going through this change that is inevitable to you, you know that your path needs to change in order for you to become abundant. And I feel like you want new connections, new relationships that support that, because I feel like you've had a lot of opposition, a lot of confrontation within these type of dynamics in 2025, because you've been connected to people who don't understand where you're going. I feel like, you being Libra, you feel like you are out of balance. And I feel like this new direction, your goal is to balance out the scales. 5 again with this Jupiter energy, and 23, 9, 50, 45, 54. These could be your ages as well. 23 could be your age, 29. Born on the 23rd. Born on the 9th, the month of September, the month of May. 53 could be your age as well, or 35, born on the 8th or the month of August. But yes, Libra, I feel like you are ready for a new direction, a new path. I feel like you are no longer feeling like you belong in the dynamic that you are currently in. You feel like it's time for change. And again, because you feel like it's a time for a change and a new direction, you are being met with some opposition within your dynamics, relationship dynamics, again, friendships, family, even amongst coworkers, possibly. But I feel like you know exactly where you want to go, which is a good thing, because you feel like this is what's going to lead you to that abundance, but not just financial abundance. I feel like you're looking for internal abundance, right? And abundance within self, joy, peace, happiness, purpose. And I feel like this is what you now want to nurture. Being at the center of the spread, you want to nurture this growth, this change. Yeah, like I said, and this is about, again, your 10th house, which is career, reputation, achievements. And then, yeah, your 7th house. I feel like this is going to change your relationships. Some of you guys may be within a marriage, your partnerships. it's going to change the dynamic that you currently are having opposition with, confrontation with right now. So this could be you walking away from a marriage in order to find that new direction, that new purpose, having to let go in order to nurture yourself, in order to grow from within, heal, and go through your ascension to find your purpose. All right, Libra. Let's pull from the Moonology. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information for you, Libra, from the Moonology. Let's see what Libra got going on. 2025 into 2026. What is the message for Libra? Libra. One more, please. Okay. All right, Libra. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, exactly. Full moon in Capricorn. There you go. And Libra, it is about believing that you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Virgo energy out here again. Okay. So it's very important for you, Librans, to believe in the direction that you want to go because you are good enough. You are meant for that direction. Yeah. Blue moon, believe in the impossible. There you go. There is your confirmation. It's okay to believe in the direction that you want to go in because it is possible and because you are good enough for it. Don't let your pride get in the way. So if there is a situation that you need to let go of, that you need to change, your advice is not to hold on to it out of pride. Yep, a time for healing, balsamic moon, because look at that. A new start is coming, Libra. A new start is waiting for you. And your last advice in order to make this happen, Libra, which I feel is the most important for you right now, surrender to the divine and bring love into the situation. Okay? Surrender to the divine, bring love into the situation, Libra. I feel like that's going to be your most important advice, making this transition, going through this change. But yes, I feel like you know that it's time to end this tough cycle that you've been stuck in, this dynamic that has not allowed you to grow. You felt stuck and trapped in a dynamic, in a situation based on religious factors or limiting beliefs. And this is why you're being met with confrontation, because the people within this dynamic with you are realizing that you're ready to make this change, and they don't want you to make that change because it will make them feel debilitated and uncomfortable with you walking away and doing and choosing you, Libra. But you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo energy, you may have that somewhere in your chart. You also may have Leo in your chart somewhere, Capricorn as well, Aquarius. But yes, the end of a tough cycle is approaching at the end of 2025 for you, Libra. It's time to make that decision, believe in the impossible, be confident within yourself. And don't let pride get in your way, your ego get in the way of making the change you need, because it is time for you to heal so that you can have this new start that you are seeking. Surrender to the divine and bring love into the situation. Maybe you making this decision to walk away from a connection that you know is no longer serving you, that doesn't allow you to be free, that doesn't allow you to express yourself in the way that you want. Walking away from this can bring new love into your life going into 2026 as well. Beautiful. Keep going, Libra, in whatever that direction is, and don't let the opposition, the external factors, people's opinions, their egos, their pride prevent you from moving in the way that you need to. What else do my Librans need to focus on? Messages from the universe. What else do my Librans need to focus on? What else do my Libras need to focus on? A few more, please. What else do my Librans need to focus on? Thank you. Thank you. A few more, please. One more. One more, please. Beautiful. Joy at the bottom of the deck for you, Libra. That's what you don't see coming. Understanding. Understanding is the key to deep connections. I feel like you've had a lack of understanding within your collaborations, right? Within your dynamics, family dynamics, romantic partners, friendships, co-workers. Yeah, within your connections. There's been a lack of understanding. People have not really truly understood you, Libra. So again, I feel like you've always felt a little bit uncomfortable, not really in balance within the dynamics. And you are now aware of this, your awareness, right? You have come to this realization. And now that you've come to this realization, you are releasing. Right? You're opening that bird cage where you felt trapped because you are now allowing yourself to walk away. And people are not happy about that because there you are, Libra. It's going to bring you balance. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmations. It's going to bring you into balance, harmony, which ultimately leads to, what did I say? Love. You will find someone to balance on the branch with you, Libra. Someone who will understand your heart, your purpose, your direction, because it will also be their direction. And I feel like you're ready to open your heart to find that balance, that love that you have been missing within your connections for a while. For a Libra to feel out of balance, it's pretty tough because it means you have to constantly people please, right? Because if you feel like there's nobody that truly understands you, it means you're constantly having to tip the scales for everyone else rather than staying in balance for self. And I feel like you're tired of that. Yes, that is your old story, and you're ready for a new story, Libra. You're ready for love, harmony, balance. You're ready to feel free, and you are aware of it. Understanding. Beautiful. Understanding is the key to deeper connections, which is what you want, Libra. Beautiful. So what are the strengths and abilities, Libra, that you will need or that you have been using in 2025 to help you come to this realization that will also help you moving forward? What are the strengths and abilities for Libra that have been important? Strength. Beautiful. Leo energy. You definitely have to be strong in coming to these realizations. I mean, it's especially when it's within friendship, family dynamics, especially dynamics you can't easily walk away from, right? There's going to be definitely a lot of opposition, people that fight you every step of the way. One more, please. One more, please. Every step of the way. Yeah. Beautiful. But I feel like reconciliation. Is there somebody that you want to reconcile with that you've been thinking of, Libra? Okay. So strength and balance. Look at that. And I love how the card was literally balancing on its side like that, Spirit. Thank you for your confirmations and your support. Strength and balance. Yeah. Yep. Commitment in the reverse. I don't usually take these in the reverse, but I feel like this is significant because we are talking about how you are changing your dynamics within your partnerships, within your relationships. So, yeah, you are walking away from commitments that are no longer serving you, connections that no longer are helping you grow, that make you feel trapped. Yeah, you are getting out of the confusion maze, the barrier maze that you've been in. Yep. You've recognized and been enlightened about this. You understand now why you have felt trapped. You understand why you've not felt in balance within your connections. Again, friends, family, romantic partnerships, it doesn't matter. People have always made you feel this level of guilt. And you are understanding now that forgiving yourself, forgiving others, past decisions, it's going to allow you to start to attract what you truly want here again, which is true love. This is your message, Libra. You want true love. You want a deep soul connection. You no longer want to be committed or attached to connections that don't give back to you, that don't make your soul grow, that make you feel trapped, and that make you feel guilty for wanting more out of life. This is what you are no longer accepting within your connections. You are okay with walking away from these type of relationships because ultimately at the end of the day, you want this. True love. No more pretending. No more putting on masks and facades to never be given to never feel nourished, to never feel full. So you are finally choosing you. That's allowing you to now attract people and opportunities that align with you. Beautiful. Good job, Libra. Keep going. Keep going. And again, at the bottom of the deck, this reconciliation, it may be something you don't see coming. Maybe it's something you've been thinking about, but you are still dealing with getting out of your current situations and dynamics. And in order to reconcile, you may have to let some things go. All right. Okay, well, what are the love vibes for Libra in 2025 going into 2026? Current, past, coming up. This could be if you are single, in a new connection, or in a committed connection. So let's see what the love vibes are for Libras. Yeah, some of you guys definitely feel stuck in a situation. Let's see the love vibes for Libra. Love vibes for Libra. Love vibes for Libra. Love vibes for Libra. 2025 to 2026. One more, please. Okay. All right. Loving yourself at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like you are starting to choose you, Libra. Okay. Platonic passion. You didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. So there is somebody, Libra, and this could be you or somebody else, cross watcher or Libra. But there's a situation here where there's a friendship that is turning more into passion. I feel like someone is secretly admiring someone that they looked at as just a friend, that I feel like they feel they are on the same page with. I feel like this hasn't been communicated yet. This is why it's showing platonic passion. Again, I feel like the line between friendship and lover is starting to get blurred for someone. Again, this could be you, Libra, or this could be somebody that you are thinking about. Someone is either admiring you from afar right now. And I say afar because of this mailbox, meaning that someone is sending their love towards you, but it's not, you haven't picked up the mail yet. You haven't gone outside to get your mail, so you're not aware of this yet. Somebody may be sending you a letter, expressing some type of love, some type of communication, email, text, phone call, voicemail, to let you know that they admire you, that you are inspiring. Again, this could be you, Libra, and somebody that you are thinking of that you feel like you can be on the same page with. Again, the message is clear that you are walking away from dynamics and relationships that brought nothing but strife, confrontation towards you, because, yeah, you are tired of the friction. You are tired of the friction, within the commitments that you've been in. You're tired of the issues. You are ready to be aligned with someone that you can live the dream with. Yeah, the message is very clear and it's consistent for you, Libra. Your heart is opening. Again, I feel like you are shocked about how you're feeling about a particular platonic relationship. And I feel like I don't think it's, I want to say I don't think this is a new feeling, but I feel like maybe before you could not act upon the feeling because you were already in a previous connection where there was a lot of tension, a lot of friction. So you could not really focus in on your heart space how you wanted to or needed to in this other platonic connection that you had or have. I feel like you could be in separation from this person that you are thinking about, or this person that is admiring you. You guys are not in a connection right now, but it was some type of friendship, platonic friendship, but it could not move in any direction forward romantically because Libra or Cross Watcher had, a connection where they were already committed. And even though it was a not so great dynamic, it didn't allow, again, you, Libra or Cross Watcher, to act upon a new connection. But I feel like you are ready to be in alignment. You want a connection that feels solid, where you're both facing in the same direction with the same purpose. You want a true connection and you want to live the dream, Libra. You want to not feel like you are by yourself, even within a connection. A lot of your connections you felt alone, even though you had someone. This could even be a marriage. Maybe you lived in the same house with someone, but you slept separately in separate rooms. You didn't have the same goals, dreams, or aspirations. One of you guys may like certain type of shows and the other one like documentaries. You just weren't vibing anymore. There was not a connection, so you felt by yourself. You are really ready to find your soulmate, your soul bond, be in true alignment with your person. Yeah. And I feel like it's someone that's from your past that you are secretly admiring right now, or secretly admiring you, Libra. Yeah, I feel like you are igniting this person's passion, or Libra, your passion is igniting for this person. Okay. And I think it started with you loving yourself. So good job, Libra. Like I said, keep going. All right. Let me get you your intuitive whisper oracle. Most important intuitive whisper oracle for Libra. For Libra, your most important intuitive message. Your mind, your body, your soul. Number 22. The 22nd could be significant. The number 4, born on the 22nd, born on the 4th, the month of April. Who are you, Libra? This question is at the center of spiritual inquiry. You may not know exactly who you are, and that's okay. In fact, it's good to be curious. This is drawing you back to yourself to remind you that you have been created in this mind, body, and soul for a reason. Remember that you are exactly where and who you are supposed to be. Your work is to align. Alignment is very important to you right now, Libra. Balance, alignment, purpose. Your work is to align all parts of yourself so that this divinely created being, you, Libra, is living your life to your fullest potential. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Open the connection between your mind, body, and soul so that you begin to feel whole again. And again, confirmation of what you're doing right now, walking away from relationships that bring nothing but drama and confrontation, that make you feel trapped, that don't allow you to grow, to evolve. You are trying to truly come into balance with self. Yoga may be significant to someone. Water energy, earth energy. It's time for you to reconnect, rebalance. And I feel like this is what you've been working on, Libra. Oh, good job. Confirmation. The scales need to be balanced, right, Libra? Most important angel numbers for Libra at this time. Most important angel numbers for Libra. Inner strength. Positive results are ahead. You have declined the right thing. Confirmation. You have declined the right thing at the right time. Your angels are applauding this recent focus on self-discipline. The toxic things you say no to produce positive results in the long run. And by making these decisions, you are telling the universe you are worth the effort it takes today to live your best life tomorrow. Sit in gratitude as you reflect on the goodness you've done for yourself when you said no to something that isn't for you. Confirmation again. Thank you, Spirit. So this is confirmation that you are making the right decisions. You've made the right decision, or you will. Make magic. Beautiful. Purple could be very significant. Angel number 151. Your desires are in your hands. Your angels say the time is now to create your future. The things you want are not just going to happen on their own. You'll need to create them. The steps you take today have a direct link to what happens to you in the future. Sit in a quiet spot and take 5 deep, centering breaths. As you inhale, envision supportive energy flowing into you. As you exhale, know that what you want wants you. Beautiful. You are attracting, as you make those decisions that are pertinent to your current situation, you are making decisions that will set you up in the right way for your future, Libra. Passion. There's that passion again. Yeah, you're feeling passionate about something or someone right now, Libra. Angel number 817. Follow your interests. You're being called to master a talent you already own. The thing you do that comes so naturally to you is your gift. These passions are given to you so as to make your life meaningful for yourself and for others. Find ways you can have fun with your talents today, no matter how small or trivial they may seem. Follow your passion, Libra. Beautiful. I'll get you some numbers. Roll the dice. 234. Angel number 234. You could be seeing Libra a lot. I know I have been. 234. Then we have 8 August. We have 5 with May. You could be 58. These months could be significant. Born on the 8th, born on the 5th. Then I have 33 here. I have 7. 7 could be significant. Born in July, born on the 7th. I have 6 here as well. June could be significant. Born on the 6th. July 6th. June 7th. I have, 11. You're going through an ascension. 3. Yeah, I feel like you're being divinely guided through your ascension, through the changes that you are making at this time, Libra. The month of November has been a big month for you. I feel like this is where you are gaining momentum in your decision making going into December. But it started in November. The month of March could be significant as well. Okay. All right. So let me leave you with one last final thought to take with you, Libra. I'm doing this for every sign. And this is just something to contemplate on, to help you to continue in your healing journey, help you to continue to grow. Just something to think about. It may or may not pertain to you at this time. Just something to contemplate on. The last message for Libra, Spirit. What's the last message for Libras? The hidden village. What part of yourself remains unseen or unexplored? How might you rediscover this hidden piece of your identity? I feel like this is pertaining to you, Libra, finding your purpose. This is about you figuring out who you are truly and deeply when you have a different kind of freedom. Again, I feel like you've been attached to connections for a while that didn't allow you to expand, to look deeper, or really explore all aspects of yourself. So there's a lot of you that has been hidden from the outside world, even from yourself, I feel. So I feel like you are ready to explore, but you are also ready to be connected to someone who allows you to explore, someone who encourages you to grow, and vice versa. You don't want to be hidden anymore. So I feel like it's time for you to rediscover those pieces of you that have been pushed away. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. I pray that you enjoyed the message and it was useful. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.